A 44-year-old businesswoman defied the odds by surviving a brutal attack in Phoenix Park, Moline, St. Anne. She was shot 6 times by an assailant while tending to her bar on Friday night. Following the harrowing ordeal, she has been hospitalized, while law enforcement authorities have initiated a search for the perpetrators. According to reports, the incident unfolded around 8 p.m., when the woman was serving 3 customers at the bar. A motorcar pulled up opposite the establishment, and 2 individuals disembarked. Upon entering the bar, they ordered drinks, only to abruptly draw a handgun and open fire at the woman. Sustaining multiple gunshot wounds, including injuries to both breasts, abdomen, arms, and right thigh, the woman managed to flee her assailants, collapsing in nearby bushes. The perpetrators swiftly fled the scene, escaping in their vehicle. The victim was promptly transported to St. Anne's Bay Hospital, where she remains in serious condition. Authorities are yet to ascertain a motive for the attack. Ken Boothe and Lady L have joined forces for a new collaboration aimed at infusing a much-needed bit of love into the summer and beyond. Their track, Smile With You, produced by Mott Music Group and G Black Records, marks Boothe's return to collaboration after over 60 years in the music industry. At a recent listening event at Tough Gong Studio in Kingston, Boothe expressed his excitement about the song, emphasizing its special significance after 2 years in the making. Inspired by Lady L and her producer husband's relationship, Boothe sees the song as a platform to support a talented female artist while spreading a positive message. Lady L, an international tropical R&B artist with Swedish and Tunisian roots and residency in Jamaica, shared her delight at collaborating with Boothe, describing the creative process as a unique experience. She reflected on the spontaneity of harmonizing with Boothe and the excitement of bringing their voices together on the track. Despite Boothe's health challenges, including failing eyesight and a hiatus from overseas performances, the 76-year-old remains dedicated to his craft as he continues to work in the studio. Smile With You was produced at Boothe's home studio in Kingston, further solidifying the collaboration's roots in Jamaican music culture. "34-year-old electrician Juden Hutchinson was fatally shot when a group of armed individuals invaded his residence at Hope Hill in 8 Miles Bull Bay, St. Andrew, early Saturday morning. According to reports, the attack occurred around 1:30 a.m. while Hutchinson was inside his home. He was forcibly taken outside by the assailants and subsequently shot dead. Investigators discovered 2 spent .556 casings at the scene, but have yet to determine a motive for the homicide. Reggae and dancehall artist Nesbeth is speaking out against the backlash he's faced since calling out popular vlogger Sir P a month ago. On April 9, Nesbeth sent a message to the YouTube channel Politics Watch, run by Sir P. In his 18 minutes and 53 seconds long video, Nesbeth expressed his disappointment with the channel's portrayal of gunmen as worse than Jamaican politicians. He suggested the channel should focus more on exposing politicians' misconduct. After receiving reactions to his initial video, Nesbeth followed up with another on May 10. Titled Sir P PIA Rushed Nesbeth, Nesbeth clarifies. This longer video addresses the criticisms he faced. Nesbeth compared the online disrespect he's received to the backlash he faced when he criticized Vibe's Cartel winning Song of the Year over his own at the Youth View Awards. He highlighted Cartel's dedicated fan base and their negative reaction to his comments. In response to Nesbeth's latest video, one viewer commented, "Nesbeth, you can shed light on politicians too," while another remarked, "Politicians are always at the root of a country's downfall." On Saturday night in Burnt Savannah, Westmoreland, tragedy struck as two brothers, Damian Powell, known as Donkey Knee, a 44-year-old auto mechanic, and Colin Gary Daly, a 42-year-old businessman, were fatally shot while enjoying a game of dominoes at a local shop. Their community mourns their loss. Amidst the domino game, a group of men, including Powell and Daly, were targeted by assailants riding a motorcycle who indiscriminately opened fire. The violent attack left the brothers lifeless on the ground, bearing wounds to their upper bodies. Additionally, a 61-year-old man was wounded in the leg and is currently hospitalized. This incident adds to the grim tally of 37 murders recorded in Westmoreland since the year began. The community's grief is compounded by the recent surge in gang violence, underscored by a peace march held earlier that day in a different area of the parish. Notably, this tragedy raises the murder count to 17 within Zone 2 of the Westmoreland Police Division, encompassing the jurisdiction of Morgan Bridge and Frome police stations. A tragic incident unfolded in the Great Pond community of Ocho Rios, St. Anne, Friday afternoon, as a music producer fell victim to a fatal shooting at his residence. Identified as 19-year-old Malachi James, he succumbed to his injuries Friday night, following the harrowing ordeal. Fortunately, a woman who was present at the house managed to escape unharmed. According to police reports, the assailant gained entry through an open rear door, while James and the woman were inside the master bedroom of their two-story home around midday. The intruder initially aimed his firearm at the woman, but it failed to discharge. Undeterred, he proceeded to unleash a barrage of gunfire, fatally wounding James. In a desperate attempt to thwart the attacker, the woman hurled a glass table in his direction, prompting him to flee the scene. James was swiftly transported to St. Anne's Bay Hospital, where medical staff provided urgent treatment. Tragically, his injuries proved fatal, and he passed away around 7:45 p.m. As authorities diligently continue their investigation, no motive has been determined for this senseless act of violence.